Travis on the next album. So he calls me and asked me to come in and play like Merle Travis. And he said, can you do that? And I said, is there a mustache in Mexico? I sure can, you know. So I came in and played on Zoom. Yeah, all the typical Travis kind of things. And he loved it, you know. And then he said, can you play like Les Paul? I said, yep. And so we did Baa Blues, and I did a kind of Les type solo, and he liked it and all that. And then I ended up playing on the whole album, and then that album came out, and they were about to announce a big tour, and I rang Bill and I said, I've got to be on that tour. I've got to be the opening act, because it's the perfect start, you know. It's like big halls, and it doesn't matter who's on first, but if you can make an impression, great, you know. So the Rhythm Kings is a listening audience. They're a, you know, they love good music. So it was the perfect tour for me to get started here in England. So I did 30 minutes. I hosed the crap out of them, and I remember the first 2 nights, I sold 380 CDs per show. Right? And then I got told by the tour manager that you can't do that. You can't outsell the main act. There'd been a meeting on the bus, and everybody decided, well, you know, we can't have this guy selling his CDs at intermission. And so I got told that I could put my CDs for sale when the band walked on stage. And I said, okay, no problem. So the next night, which was at the place in Reading, anyway, the Octagon, wasn't it? You know,
Hexagon.
Yeah,
Hexagon.
the Hexagon, yeah, in Reading. And so I said to the audience, I'll see you after the Rhythm Kings, and I'll come out and sign. I sold just as many. And they hated me on the tour. But as soon as the tour was done, I got booked back in all the towns I'd been, and people remembered me, and we started out small, little places and folk clubs and stuff like that. And I remember a few places where the room wasn't much bigger than this, and the people in the front row ended up playing with their head down, just listening, because they were so close. They were like, you know, looking up my nostrils. But it was a great period. It was challenging, and I had to really, you know, to drive myself everywhere and try to get the sound how I liked it every night and all that stuff. It was fun, but it did the trick, you know. And then I kept coming back and slowly built it like that, you know. And that's how you do it, you know.
It really is, and this tour I just did is really the first time I've seen that effect. Now, like, really, went back to all those towns, and the tour was a massive success.
Right.
Really, like, same venues and different scale, but the stuff that I've been doing opening for Justin Hayward from the Moody Blues, you know, going back to those same places. And there's a lot of pressure now, a lot of, I think, self-imposed pressure on people to try and do that online thing, but really, the bums on seats, boots on the ground thing, exactly what you said. This tour, now that the COVID hangover's gone, and people are coming out, like, just hearing at the merch table, like, oh, I saw you here, oh, I saw you here. It's not, oh, I saw you on YouTube.
Exactly.
It's, oh, I saw you here, and, you know, and my friend saw you here, he brought me this time, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, this is it. This is what the
it's a balance, but the getting there and, like, that live impression, you know, it's like holding someone's attention for 2 hours is so much